Feds sent incorrect tax information to 800,000 people on Obamacare. These clowns can't even run a website. But don't worry, we're going to know if people come into this country mean us harm. And don't worry, should Jeb Bush become president, we'll change the rules. Rather than assume that people coming here are going to violate our laws, which is the current assumption under the immigration laws, we'll assume that they're here to love us. Because after all, as he said, we're 34 flavors. Problem is, a couple of those flavors don't mean us well. No, I'm not talking about race. I'm talking about the obvious. People come into this country, they're all not lovers. Some of them are real haters. And they're sent here by the enemy to do grievous damage to our country. I believe that's what happened on 9/11. How many more 9/11s do we need? Anyway, when they talk in our government, the president and the others, they talk like they actually have a handle on these things. They talk like they actually are competent. And they're not, and they never have been and never will be. They waste hundreds of billions of dollars every year. And nobody even blinks. From the Hill newspaper, Peter Sullivan and Sarah Ferris. The administration sent the wrong tax information to 800,000 people who have enrolled in the Obamacare, officials announced Friday. But I'm here to catch it. I don't know why some host thinks Friday, let's lighten it up today. I think not. The information used to calculate subsidies was wrong on about 20% of the tax forms, an error that could delay tax refunds for thousands of people. Administration officials stress the vast majority of healthcare.gov customers received the correct forms. Well, don't worry, the vast majority, just 800,000. They're the only ones that we screwed up. 800,000 out of what, 10 million? That's pretty good for us. That's government. Administration officials stress that the vast majority of healthcare.gov customers received the correct forms. White House spokes-propagandist Josh Not Ernest said the issue impacted a very small fraction of people. See, this is how they view human beings. What the hell? It's 800,000 people. 800,000 people. That's more than most cities in this country. 800,000 people? Well, what the hell? It's 800,000 people. What's the big deal? There aren't even 800,000 people who live in the District of Columbia. I think it's about 500,000, give or take. Well, whatever. And then look how the Hill writes it. But the tax glitch quickly provided new ammunition for Republicans who continue to argue that the health care law is fatally flawed. So you see, it's not a screw-up by Obama and the administration. It's not yet another demonstration that this crap cannot work. No, the Republicans have seized on it. Oh, my goodness. Marsha Blackburn. Surprise, surprise, she said. The Obama administration still does not have its act together. She said the problems offer more proof the IRS should be kept out of health care. Wow, what a radical. The IRS should be kept out of health care? But those IRS agents and bureaucrats, they know so much about health care. And, of course, the Tea Party. That's a whole other story. Andy Slavitt, acting administrator of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Now, this is one of the frustrations I have. Nobody knows who the hell Andy Slavitt is. If I hadn't read his name, you never would have heard of it before. Andy Slavitt is an immensely powerful bureaucrat. He's the acting administrator for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Who the hell is this guy? And yet look at the control he has over so many lives. He said he couldn't yet explain the error. This is what I mean. The same mentality when it comes to the border and refugees from Syria. Oh, we got the whole system set up. We're going to vet everybody. Everything works just perfectly. Then, kaboom. Now it's his fault. It's his fault. It's Bush's fault. No, it's his fault. No, it's Bush's fault. When asked Friday if the White House owed taxpayers an apology, Josh Earnest said the issues would be addressed promptly and people would be able to pay their taxes on time. No, we're not going to apologize. Obama loves America. Why would he apologize? He loves America, loves our health care, loves America. Obamacare officials have struggled with this year's, whatever. Bunch of boobs. They think they can run the world.